All right. So I was thinking about my second house and the things that I value, right? And then I started to think, if my second house Lord is in my third house, then that means what it is that I value and what I have to offer to the world, I can put in the energy of the information I was able to accumulate about my values and my surroundings. And then as the houses continue on, it goes from third house to fourth house, just like 3 go to 4, you know? And it's like your fourth house is what you nurture, is home. You feel me? And so I wanted to show some things I have on my wall, because it's my fourth house, it's my home. You feel me? This is Scorpio season, this was behind the scenes. You feel me? Your third house is after you learned all that information and what it is to value and everything about your surroundings. You have this information that you're able to nurture. You feel me? And so yeah, I'm just gonna read through some stuff. This is one of the most important things right now. Build your own creative matters. Building your own creative matters means that you setting the tone for your day and how things is gonna go for you. You feel me? You focusing your intention on what you're able to do creatively and putting the time and putting the effort into that. And time, when it comes to time, I'm 28 right now, so it's all about the time and the effort I'm putting into things on a routine basis is what accumulates and builds. You feel me? And so my Saturn return coming up soon, it's like based off of everything I've been able to accumulate up until this point, all the things that I've learned, my experience and the wisdom that I gained, you feel me, and not being scared or being fearful of the things that, I haven't expressed or I haven't shown, because I haven't really shown my crib like that, you feel me, but when I get into all the intricate pieces, you feel me, and I'm able to value my familiar places and value my surroundings. I feel like when you put your second house Lord into your third house, right? So you got your second house Lord, what you value, what you have to offer to the world, and you put that into your third house. So you valuing your familiar places and faces. I'm valuing this familiar section of my crib right now. I'm valuing that I put down at a point this stuff on my wall. So regardless of what's going on, regardless of if I have a phone or not, a phone plan or not, regardless of if I have the ability to be able to do the shit that I was doing at one particular time, if I'm not able to do that shit again, I wrote some shit on the wall that could remind me and bring me back to the shit that I already know. Build your own creative matters. You feel me? Build what you value and what matters to you, and don't let somebody else shift your focus and what you should be valuing, being about what they got going on. Build your own value systems, you feel me? I'm building my value systems, just like the person that wrote the Bible, and they was powerful enough to be able to be in a position where people cared about that shit 2,000 years later. That person was still a human being in a motherfucking body just like you are, you feel me? Everybody has the ability to write their own Bible, you feel me? You can write a bunch of shit down and put it on your wall. You can write a bunch of shit down and put it in your motherfucking notebook and read that shit like it's your own fucking Bible. You feel me? And know how powerful you are. The shit come from you. You feel me? You build your own creative matters. You build your own value system. You build your own self-esteem, and you let these things correlate and bounce off of one another. You feel me? So what you need and what you want and what you deserve is all lined up perfectly how it's supposed to be. You feel me? Don't lose yourself in what you value, and you feel me, because it's a lot more than this physical world that we looking around at. It's a lot more going on in the world, you feel me? Everything around you physically started from an internal space, you feel me? So this physical world, this motherfucking wall, this shit don't matter. These words don't matter. This pencil I used to do this shit matter. This phone don't fucking matter. YouTube don't fucking matter. The money you get don't matter. None of that shit matters, you feel me? It's all about your ability to be able to do what it is that you do uniquely, how you do it, because it ain't nobody like you. It ain't nobody in the world like you who can do you how the fuck you do you. You feel me? You here to create your own vibe. You here to create your own motherfucking vibe. And what you put your value and what you put your time and what you put your effort into is what goes the distance. That's what goes the distance. What it is that you value. What it is that you spend your time and your focus. You feel me? And just like I was talking about in the last video, self-esteem, value. You feel me? My son is in my second house. I was lost as hell in what the fuck I value. I didn't have no self-esteem. I didn't have the proper value systems. I didn't know how to build my own fucking creative matters that I can value. You feel me? That I can build my own self-esteem, because it's not about likes. It's not about attention. It's not about validity. That's not why the fuck you here on earth. And I know it's easy to get lost into all of these things because of the way we was raised and the way we was brought up. You feel me? We went to these indoctrinated traditional ass schools with motherfucking rectangle doors we gotta walk through and sit in classrooms with fucking rectangle ass classroom desks and shit, and teachers telling us that we gotta get this grade in order for us to be this level of acceptance to be able to fit into this program. We trying to fit into what the fuck the teacher telling us about the grades, and then we gotta fit in to what the fuck they telling us we gotta do to go beyond and live in this world, as if we can't build our own value systems, as if we can't build our own creative matters. They give you a major in school to get you to focus on something outside of yourself, and you gotta try to fit in. And when you're not that, you undecided. You got an undecided major. If you don't know how to fit into all these other ones, so they make you feel like you indecisive because you wasn't able to choose through these college curriculums that they had set out for you, when the whole time you were supposed to build your own creative matters. You feel me? You could still do social work without majoring in social work in some fucking school. You could still be a physician, a doctor, a therapist, and help people and do all the shit the degree trying to validize yourself to fucking know and have. You feel me? You do it in your own way. You don't gotta be in this curriculum and fit the standard of what the fuck other people got set up for you. When you doing things your own way, you doing it how the fuck you want to do it, you the one changing the world because of how you changing the world, not nobody else having to tell you. Nobody else gotta tell you you gotta be like this in order for you to be some sense of motherfucking successful. Fuck that shit. You build your own creative matters. You build your own value system. You build your own self-esteem. Don't lose yourself in what the fuck you value.